Right, today we start with the topic number 8, cash flow in the capital budgeting. If any question, you can ask me now. All right. Now we start with the topic number 8. Okay, what we learn in the topic number 7 is the technique in capital budgeting. What's the issue in the technique in the capital budgeting is the limited sources, okay, limited capital. Okay, limited capital. We have to select the best one project to proceed with. Okay, we cannot take all the projects in the world, okay, under the sun, but we have to select the best project that can give us a very good return on capital. Okay, return on investment. Okay, that can fulfill the objective of the company to maximize the profits and also to maximize the shareholders' wealth. All right. What we're going to discuss today is about the cash flow in capital budgeting. In the topic number 7, we already given the cash flow in capital budgeting. Okay, we have given the cash flow in capital budgeting. Okay, here. This is in topic number 7. We already given the cash flow, cash outflow and also cash inflow. Okay. Dalam topik yang ketujuh, kita telah pun diberikan maklumat-maklumat ini tanpa kita perlu mengira daripada mana datang maklumat ini. Okay, we already given these informations. Even we don't know how we get these figures. Okay, but in this topic, in topic number 7, in the topic number 8, now we have to calculate one by one. Okay, we have to calculate one by one. We have to calculate the initial outlay, and also we have to calculate the cash inflow here. Okay, year 1, year 2, 3, 4, 5 onward. Okay, outside. We have to calculate outside. We have to determine the figure here. That is our task in topic number 8. Okay, what we're going to do in topic number 8 is we have to calculate number 1, initial outlay. Okay, initial outlay. We have to calculate ourselves. Okay, and then we calculate the annual cash flow. Okay, annual cash inflow. Okay, annual cash inflow. This is IO is the annual cash outflow. Okay, and annual cash inflow in step number 2, and the last one is the terminal cash flow. Terminal cash flow can be cash inflow and can be also cash outflow. Okay, this is some guideline for capital budgeting calculation. Okay. Number 1, we use cash flow rather than accounting profit. Okay, we ignore the accounting profit. What our concern is the cash flow. Okay, and then incremental after tax cash flow. Okay, after tax cash flow, use incremental cash flow and incremental cost, and ignore the sunk cost. Ignore the sunk cost. Any question before we proceed? Ada soalan? Can you follow me now? Boleh ikut saya? Boleh faham saya tu apa yang kita buat? Okey, saya nak tanya dulu. What is the after tax? Master, apa maksud master after tax? Because here I'm underline and bold the after tax and also underline and bold the sub cost. Master, apa maksud after tax?
After tax tu tolak dengan marginal tax lah.
Alright. After tax mean in our cost of capital before in the chapter number 6, we have to deduct the tax in our calculation. That is the meaning of after tax cash flow. And in that we have the cash flow, and we have to separate, or we have to deduct the marginal tax, okay, the government tax, for example. That is the meaning of after tax incremental cash flow. And Siwi, what is the sunk cost?
Sunk cost refers that the money has already spent and which cannot recover.
Okay, good. Sunk cost is something that we spend, but we cannot recover it. For example, ingat this is the example. The example will explain you more. So, for example, the consultation fees, or marketing or promotion fees, okay? Promotion apa ni kita cakap expenses, okay? Marketing expenses, promotion, and also consultancies expenses. Contohnya macam ni, the example. Before our project, last class we discussed about the project to build the highway from Kuching to KK. Okay. Before we can proceed with the project, we have to do some research. Okay, so we employ, or we use outside or external consultant to survey or to do some research for us. Okay, but we not yet start the project. This is the expenses before the project start. Okay, that is the expenses before the projects occur. Okay, before the project start. This is the expenses before the projects. Okay, for example, we want to build the highway. We have to use external consultant to do the research. Okay, we have to pay them. Okay, we have to pay them. After the survey done, so the result of the survey is yes, we can proceed, or no, we cannot proceed with the project. The result, yes or not, doesn't matter. But the important is we have to pay them. We have to pay for consultancy. Okay, sama ada projek tu berjaya atau tak berjaya, the expenses, of course we should pay the expenses. Okay, sama ada projek tu berjaya atau tidak berjaya, sama ada berjalan atau tidak berjalan, kita terpaksa ataupun sudah pun membayar kepada konsultansi tersebut. Okay. For example, the marketing or promotion. Okay, we build or we have for example apa? Okay, kita ada projek buat handphone. Sekejap dekat. Alright, sorry. Sampai mana tadi? Okay, sorry. Kita ada projek. This is our product. Okay, this is our product. Okay, this is our product. We have to market. We have to do some promotion to market our product. Okay, we have not sell this pen yet in market, but we have to do some promotion. We have to do some marketing process. So the marketing process, the promotion process, we have to pay. Okay, we have to pay. There are no free such thing outside there. We have to pay for marketing. We have to pay for promotion. But after we do some promotion, marketing, then we sell this marker pen in the market. Okay, marketing we have to pay, promotion we have to pay. But sama ada whether this pen success or this pen fail in the market is doesn't matter. Yang penting, the important is we sudah pun bayar, paid the promotion and marketing. And the expenses before the project start, we call it sunk cost. Sunk cost we cannot incorporate. Okay, we cannot incorporate in our calculation, and we cannot recover back the expenses, whether our project success or fail. Our project, our product proceed or abandon. Is it clear? Is it clear? Can you understand me? Boleh faham? Alright. Macam ni lah, macam ni. Dalam kehidupan kita, contohnya macam ni. Master ada girlfriend. Okay, master ada girlfriend. Kemudian perbelanjaan semasa dating, keluar makan, tengok wayang dan sebagainya, master dah keluarkan. Okay, master dah keluarkan. Kemudian sampai suatu ketika tak jadi kahwin. Sama ada jadi kahwin atau tak jadi kahwin. Perbelanjaan semasa master bawa girlfriend keluar dating, makan, beli baju dan sebagainya itu tak boleh diklaim semula. That is real life example. Okay. Saya kata boleh faham? Sama ada you kahwin, sama ada master kahwin dengan perempuan tersebut atau master tak jadi kahwin dengan perempuan tersebut, perbelanjaan sebelum kahwin itu master tak boleh nak reclaim. Okay. Itu contoh sunk cost lah, contoh sunk cost. Boleh Boleh? Itu kaitan antara apa yang kita belajar dalam kehidupan dan apa yang kita belajar dalam bisnes. Alright, we also ignore the point. Another point is we ignore the interest payment and financing flow. Okay, ignore the interest payment. Account for opportunity cost. Opportunity cost macam yang kita buat hari tu ada, we have more than one project. Okay, more than one project. We have only to select one, and we satu lagi apa? We reject the another one. Okay, that is what we call the opportunity cost. And please beware, careful with the cash flow diverted from the existing product. Okay, sometime we start with the new product, new product, new project, sometimes we have to careful with the replacement product or replacement project. Okay, others, for example, kita nak beli mesin baru, our new machine, this is a new product, new project, so tak ada masalah. Okay, new machine, we want to buy the new machine. Sometimes we want to replace the machine. Kita dah ada machine yang lama, kemudian machine yang lama tu dah almost 10 years. We want to replace the machine, meaning that we have to sell the old one, the old machine, and replace the new one. That is what we call the cash flow diverted from the existing product. And other effects. Working capital requirements. Okay, working capital. Okay, sekarang kita dah pukul apa? Kita berhenti 10, kita berhenti pukul 11 ya. We stop at 11. Okay, there are 3 steps in cash flow in the capital budgeting. There are 3 steps, 3 important steps. Number 1, we have to determine the IO. Okay, we have to determine the IO, initial outlay, and then we calculate the annual cash flow over the life span of the project. Okay, katakan projek tersebut macam tadi contoh 5 tahun. Okay, we have to calculate year 1, 2, 3, and 4. Year 5 is the terminal cash flow. Okay, year 5 is the terminal cash flow, meaning that the year end ataupun year end of the project is the terminal cash flow. So we have 3 steps here. Number 1, we calculate the initial outlay. Number 2, we calculate the annual cash flow. Okay, annual cash flow. It can be cash flow, it can be cash outflow, both, and also the terminal cash flow. Okay, when we talking about the cash flow, it can be positive, it can be negative. Okay, I hope you understand that. When we discuss with the cash flow have 2 dimensions. Number 1, it can be cash inflow, meaning that positive cash. It also can be cash outflow. Okay, it can be also cash outflow, meaning that negative. Okay, this is what we gone through in the chapter number 7. Okay, we already given these figures. Okay, we already given these figures in chapter number 7, but in the chapter number 8 we have to calculate ourselves. Okay, we have calculate one by one. We have to calculate initial outlay, year 0. We have to calculate this one, year 1 to 4, and then we have to calculate terminal value in the year 5. And then, of course, we have to decide to accept or to reject this project after we compare after we compare the net present value and also the expected and required rate of return. Okay, are you ready, guys? Sekarang dah ready? Alright, step number 1. Now we are in the step number 1. Step number 1, we have to determine the IO. Kita nak kira sekarang IO, which is initial outlay. Apa yang kita nak kira sekarang adalah initial outlay. What is the component in the initial outlay? Apakah komponen-komponen dalam initial outlay? Okay, komponen ni cuba tengok di situ komponennya cost of the machine. Okay, purchase cost of the machine. Okay, then installation, shipping, setup cost, and also non-expense cash outlay. Okay, saya explain a bit. Purchase cost is the actual cost of the machine. For example, we want to buy a machine. Okay, purchase cost is the actual cost of the machine. Okay, and then the machines from Japan, we have to pay shipping. Okay, from Japan to Malaysia. Okay, kita perlu bayar harga kos penghantaran. Setelah barang tersebut sampai atau machine arrive in our factory and our premise, we have to install that. Okay, we have to install the machine in our factory. Okay, also we have to pay installation fees. Okay, ini harga machine. This is a machine cost, shipping cost, and then we install the machine in our premise, installation cost, and our after we install the machine, we have to set up the machine. Okay, based on our need. Okay, machine tersebut sampai dalam default setting. We have to set up the machine based on our need. Okay, based on our need. So setup cost, we have to pay the setup cost, and then they are only 1, 2, or 3 person in charge. Okay, of the machines. Not all individual responsibility to the machine. Hanya ada beberapa orang saja yang responsible to that machine. So we have to train them. We have to train the personnel in charge of the machine. Okay, training fees is the working capital. Okay, training fees is the working capital. That is the I.O. Ini semua termasuk dalam I.O. Harga machine, the machine cost, shipping cost, installation cost, setup cost, and training cost. This is the training cost. We call it working capital. Okay, this all the item in initial outlay. Okay, setakat tu boleh ikut? Okay, harga machine, our cost of the machine, plus installation and shipping. This is what we call depreciable asset. Okay, ini kita panggil dia nilai untuk susut nilai. Okay, purchase price of the asset of the machine, shipping and installation. This is what we call the depreciable asset. Inilah nilai yang akan kita susut nilai. Susut nilai tahu kan? Depreciation. Do you know what is the depreciation? Susut nilai. Here in our calculation, we use straight line method. Okay, straight line method. Maksudnya nilai, the cost of the machine, the depreciable value here, we divide by the time, the year of machine use. That is what we call the straight line method in depreciation. Okay, again, this is the price of the machine, this is shipping and installation cost, depreciable asset, plus investment in the working capital. Okay, this is the last one, is the after-tax proceed from sales of all asset. Macam saya cakap tadi, this is the case replacement case. Okay, case tukar ganti. Mesin baru dengan mesin yang lama. Okay, this is the replacement case. Sometimes kalau we buy the new one, if we buy the new one, this item tak ada lah. Okay, not include in our calculation if we buy the new one. This is only for the replacement case. All right, and then we got the total of IO, total of initial outlay, total of initial investment. This is with step number 1. Okay, what is the item in the annual cash flow? Okay, what is the incremental cash flow occur over the life span of the project? Ini adalah item-item di dalam annual cash flow. Okay, step number 2. Incremental revenue. Okay, berapakah income yang kita dapat or revenue from the project when the project start, minus the cost and minus the depreciation on the project. Dan kita akan dapat we got the incremental earning before tax, EBT, okay, earning before tax, and then we minus tax. Okay, macam tadi kita cakap after tax incremental kan, so we minus the tax and we have incremental EAT, earning after tax, and then we plus back, plus the depreciation reversal. Okay, depreciation reversal. Because why? Here we minus the depreciation and then we add back, we plus back the depreciation here. Okay, we minus the depreciation here and then we add back the depreciation here. Because depreciation is non-cash expenses. Okay, depreciation itu ataupun susut nilai itu bukanlah perbelanjaan tunai. Depreciation only depreciate in value. Okay, penyusutan nilai. Ia bukanlah perbelanjaan tunai yang sebenar. Okay, perbelanjaan tunai, what is the actual cash expenses? Actual cash expenses mean we have to pay out the cash. Okay, kita keluarkan tunai, kita bayar kepada pihak lain. Itu adalah the real cash expenses. Apa beza dengan what is the difference with the depreciation? Depreciation, we are not pay out the cash. Kita tak membayar cash kepada pihak luar. But the depreciation only the value, the decreasing of the value in our administration. Okay. Depreciation hanyalah penyusutan nilai yang berlaku di dalam pentadbiran syarikat kita. Dia bukanlah perbelanjaan tunai sebenar yang keluar daripada syarikat. Ia hanyalah penyusutan nilai. Okay, that's why we reverse the expenses, the depreciation expenses at the end of our calculation of the annual cash flow. So the last one, we have annual cash flow for the lifespan of the project. Kalau 4 tahun, 4 tahun lah. Kalau 3 tahun, 3 tahun. And the last one, that is the last year of the project. We call it the terminal cash flow. Okay, terminal cash flow is the cash flow at the end of the project lifespan. Okay, salvage value adalah nilai besi buruk lah, nilai akhir besi tersebut. Okay, we call it the salvage value. Kalau kita jual, kita tak akan jual pada harga asal lah, sebab dah ada depreciation. Okay, dah ada depreciation. Macam kita beli kereta lah, kita beli kereta hari ini harga 100,000, we buy the car here today 100,000, but after 5 years, after 7 years, we cannot sell the car with the 100,000 price. After minus the depreciation, we can only sell the car with let's say 50,000. Okay, 50,000. That is the nilai selepas depreciation. So plus or minus tax. Okay, if we gain, we have to plus the tax. But if loss, we minus the tax. Okay, the plus minus tax. Let's say harga, the market price of the car is 50,000. We managed to sell the car with 60,000. Again, saya ulang. The market price of the car is 50,000, only 50,000 the market price, but we managed to sell the car with 60,000, meaning that 10,000 profit. Okay, yes, we have to pay the tax. All right, the second situation. The market price of the car is 50,000, but we sell the car with 40,000. Okay, less than the market price. We sell the car with loss, 10,000 minus the tax. Ataupun kita dapat di sini what we call the tax benefits. Okay, then this is the last annual cash flow of the final year. Ini yang kita ambil. This item is from step number 2. Okay. Okay, this item from the step number 2 here. Okay, this item from the step number 2, and recapture of the net working capital. Recapture of net working capital. Ingat lagi, this is the net working capital that we pay for the training cost in the step number 1. Okay, ingat lagi, this is the training cost that we pay in the step number 1 in the IO calculation. Okay, we can recapture back at the terminal cash flow, and then we have the terminal cash flow here. Okay, please pay the attention. Keluarkan kertas, your punya calculator. We want to do the this contoh example. Okay, how to calculate the capital budgeting cash flow. Are you ready? Alright. Mari kita baca soalan. Our firm decide whether this word here, whether, meaning that the weather here, meaning that we are not yet buy the machine. Okay, we not yet buy the machine. This is the evaluation, the assessment process. We are not proceed yet. So our firm must decide whether to buy or not to buy, to purchase or not to purchase a new plastic machine, molding machine. The cost 127,000. How do we decide? We will, in our mind, will the machine profitable to our company? Will our firm earn a high rate of return on the investment? Ini yang saya cakap tadi. Kita mesti dalam kepala, adakah mesin ini boleh memberikan return on the investment? Okay, here the information. Cost of the new machine 127,000. Installation 20K. Net working capital, training whatsoever 4,000. Required at the time of installation. This project increase annual return 85K, but the operation also increase the cost by 35% of return incremental, meaning that 35% out of 85 here. Okay. Sama lah macam case macam kita pasang we install aircon. installed in our house. Yes, our house are cool. Okay, but we have to pay the cost of electricity increase. Okay, sama juga lah, the productivity work in cool situations increase, but at the same time, the cost of electricity also increase. Okay, and here you use a straight line depreciation method. Straight line depreciation method. Life of the machine is 5 years, and life of the project also 5 years. Salvage value, harga akhir mesin tersebut, the salvage value of the machine at the end of the life of the machine is 50k. We buy 1 to 7. We can sell at the market price only 50k. Cost of capital, ini cost of capital from chapter number 6. Okay, cost of the capital chapter number 6, 14%, and tax rate 34%. Okay, hari itu kita dah kirakan cost of capital 14%, the combination of debt, the combination of preferred stock, common stock, and return earning. We have the result cost of capital 14%. And also tax rate here is 34%. Okay, we start calculate. Okay, purchase of the machine 1 to 7,000 plus shipping installation 20k. Ingat di sini kita dapat depreciable asset 147k. Okay, 147. Pegang ini. And plus net working capital, training whatsoever is 4,000. Okay. This is the new machine. Soalan tadi, this is the new machine. New machine. Not the replacement case. This is the new machine. So there are no item here. So net initial outlay is 157. Initial outlay is the outflow, cash outflow. Okay, negative 157. So annual cash flow, year 1 to year 4. Revenue, 85,000. Okay, 85,000. And the cost also increased, 29,750. Macam mana? 35% daripada 85,000 is 29,750. And then we minus the depreciation. Minus the depreciation. Where this figure from? 147 here. Yeah, 147 over 5 years, the lifespan of the machine. Okay, machine is 5 years. So 147 depreciable asset, 147 over the lifespan of the machine, 5 years. 147 over 5 years. So the depreciation, every year depreciation is 29,400. Right? Yang simpan sini. So earning before tax is 25,850. Okay, tax is the 34% from the EBT. Earning before tax is the 8,789,000. Earning after tax is 17,061, and reversal of the depreciation, kita tambah balik depreciation here, 29,400. So annual cash flow from year 1 to the year 4 is 46,461. Okay, here the tax effect of the sales of asset. Salvage value 50,000. So book value. What is the book value? Book value here is 147 minus the depreciation amount 147. Macam mana dapat depreciation amount ni? Ni kan? Ini 147 darab balik 5 tahun. Ini setahun. Okay, kalau kita darab balik 5 tahun, dapat nilai ni balik lah. Ataupun dapat nilai ni balik. Dapat nilai ni 147. So the price, depreciable asset minus the total amount depreciated 1.7. So book value is 0. So book value is 0. Salvage value here 50,000. Salvage value 50,000 minus book value is 0. So kita dapat jual dengan harga 50,000. When we sell in profit, okay, we sell profit gain. We sell gain. We sell in profit 50,000. You have to pay the tax, 34%. So 17,000 here. So the terminal cash flow at the year 5, salvage value 50,000. Tax on capital gain, we have to pay the tax 17,000. Okay, 50,000, 34% tax, 17,000. Ini cash flow from year 5, 46461 ini kita ambil daripada here. 46461. Okay, plus recapture of net working capital. 4,000 is from here. 4,000 here. Okay, ini kita bayar keluar. Kemudian kita setelah mesin tu habis, kita recapture the net working capital. Okay, ini and this we minus here and we add back at the year 5. Okay, kita tambah balik sini. So the terminal cash outflow here, terminal cash flow here is 83,461. So what is our timeline? Okay, our timeline. So di sini year 0 in bracket 151,000. Year 1 to 4 is 46,461. Year 5, 83,461. Discount rate or required rate of return is 14%. So NPV kita adalah 27,721. So result, we accept the project. Okay. Ingat lagi cara nak kira NPV? Ingat lagi kan? Okay, cara nak kira NPV ingat lagi? So ini dia punya timeline. Okay, here is initial outlay. This is year 1 to year 4. Nampak? Ini adalah apa yang kita panggil dia annuity. Ingat lagi annuity? 46,461. The equal amount for 4 years. This annuity, and this is not annuity. 83,461. Required rate of return or discount rate is 14%. Okay, cara nak kira NPV ingat lagi? 14%, 46,461. Okay, this is annuity ataupun you nak kira 1 by 1. Okay, here. And then year 5. From the present value interest factor, 14%, 43,349.64. This is annual cash flow 178,727.71. Okay, here minus the initial outlay. Minus the initial outlay, kita masih ada positif here. So ACF 178,727.71 minus IO, ataupun nak kira PI kita bahagikan dengan IO, dia akan dapat lebih daripada 1. Dan kalau kita guna NPV, dia still positif 27,727.71. So due to the positive cash flow here, we proceed with the project. Apa? Okay, buat exercise ini, Please do this exercise, and we will discuss on Sunday class. Okay, any question? Okay, please do this exercise. Okay, and we will discuss on Sunday. Okay, we're going to stop now to give ample time to you to do the quiz, number 5 quiz. You can see your quiz in the online portal. Okay, any question before we stop?